Namaste, hello, welcome to my channel. I'm Sam. I will be your instructor for this yoga class today. I like to begin my classes with breath work because meditation and breath work go hand in hand and set the foundation for the rest of our physical practice as we move into postures. So finding a comfortable seated position, crisscross applesauce, whatever that looks like for you, however you can get into it comfortably. Allowing the palms of the hands to face down on the knees to ground ourselves. Spine is nice and tall, crown of the head reaching up to the sky. Long through the back of the cervical neck. Chin gently tucked into the chest. And allow the eyes to come to a close. As we set the intention on our breath. Allowing the muscles on the face to relax. We'll come into our box breathing, so we'll inhale for 4, hold for 4, exhale for 4, hold for 4. And we'll do this for a few rounds, following along with me, inhaling for 1, 2, 3, 4, hold at the top, belly button to spine, and exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1, hold at the bottom. Inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, hold at the top. Exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1, hold at the bottom. Inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, hold. And exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1, hold at the bottom. Go ahead, take a deep inhale through the nose, fill up the belly, lungs, chest, sit a little taller. And exhale through the mouth, let it out. Again, inhale through the nose. And exhale through the mouth. Inhale through the nose. And exhale through the mouth. Rolling over onto the hands and our knees, coming into tabletop position. Wrists directly beneath shoulders, knees directly beneath hips. And just coming into some circles here with the hips, getting a little bit loose in the body, moving forward and back, feeling the shift of the weight as it comes onto the wrists and move back onto the knees. Moving with the breath, letting the breath guide the movement and switching the direction. If there's anything that's stuck and you feel like you need to pause there, take the stretch. This is your practice, your body. Nobody knows your body better than you. And exhale, release back to child's pose. Arms out in front of you. Forehead comes to lay down. Toes touch, knees spread apart. Chest drops in between over the thighs. Inhale, fill up the body through the nose. And exhale through the mouth. Inhale through the nose. And exhale through the mouth. Inhale, come up onto the hands and knees. Drop the hips down, coming into cobra. Letting the hips drop. Hands pressing down, shoulders away from ears. And bending one knee in towards the bum, rolling out the ankle. Exhale, switch. One heel to bum, roll out the ankle. Exhale, release both feet down. Tuck the toes. Send the hips up and back for downward facing dog. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, nose or mouth. Fingers spread nice and wide. Feeling an extension in through the backs of the hamstrings.
Inhale the right foot up to the sky, inhale it long. You can roll out the ankle or take some knee circles here, or you can stay static. One more inhale, fills up the body. Exhale, foot drops in between the hands. Left knee drops on the ground. Inhale, pick the hands up on that right knee. If this is too intense for you, you can keep the hands down on the ground. But we're really focusing on dropping into the hips. So there's a couple different ways to take this pose. You can either drop through the hips or you can engage. But right now, we're trying to drop in through the hips. Feel that through the left hip flexor. Good, and exhale, release the hands inside of that right foot, setting up for lizard pose. Heel toe that right foot over to the outside edge of the mat. And rock left and right, getting into the hips, both the right and the left. Staying long on the arms, not ready yet to drop down onto our elbows. Inhale, picking up the left toes and shooting the right foot back to meet left for plank pose. Exhale, lower all the way down, chest drops. Inhale, baby cobra. Hands come by the side, Superman, toes come away from the mat. Exhale, plant the palms, chin to chest, press back to downward facing dog. Beautiful, taking a deep inhale. And a deep exhale. Taking some nose through the head, looking under your left and right shoulder. Moving with the breath. And coming back to center. Inhale, left leg rises high to the sky. Maybe roll out the ankle or take some knee circles or stay static. Letting the breath continue to flow. One more inhale. And exhale, drops that left foot in between the hands. Setting up for our low lunge. Hands can stay down. Or if you feel like you can get there, interlace your fingers on top of that left knee. Just gently encouraging your chest to peel away from that front knee. Getting deep into that right hip flexor. Sinking the hips down. Using the breath. Next exhale, drops those hands in between that left leg, heel toe that left foot over to the outside edge of the mat. For lizard pose, arms stay long. Dropping through the pelvis, Ashtanga rock, left and right. Yoga is all about feeling fluid, getting loose in the body, getting rid of any tension or tightness that we store. Good, and picking up those back right toes, left foot goes back to meet right. Plank pose, exhale, lower all the way down. Inhale, Superman or locust, hands by the side, peel the chest away, toes to touch, lifting away from the mat, look up. Exhale, drop the palms, chin to chest, press back to downward facing dog. Inhale to the tiptoes, bend the knees, little baby steps up towards the hands. Inhale, long spine, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold over the legs. Inhale, arms reach up and back. Press the hips forward. Exhale, hands to prayer center. Inhale, arms reach up and back. Press the hips forward. And you're going to clip the left wrist with the right hand. Exhale, bend on over to the right. Inhale, back through to center. Switch the grip. Left hand grabs right wrist, exhale over to the left, pressing the right hip out. Gaze is looking up over that, under that right shoulder. Good, inhale, both arms reach up overhead. Exhale, drop the arms by the side, swan dive, forward fold. Inhale, long spine halfway. Exhale, plant the palms, step back, plank pose, lower all the way down. Inhale up to locust. Exhale, chin to chest, press the floor away, back to downward facing dog. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, right foot rises high to the sky. Exhale, plant it in between the hands. Drop that left knee down on the mat. Inhale, root to rise. So this is where we're actually engaging now through the core and engaging through the legs, not dropping through the hips. And we're setting up for a half camel. So tucking those left toes in the back, left hand comes on that left heel. Inhale, press the hips forward, shoot that right arm back as you open up the heart to the sky or the ceiling. Finding a non-moving point to look at. We call that a drishti. Good, and exhale, release that right hand inside of that right foot. Inhale, left arm rises up to the sky. Modified side angle. Good. And exhale, release that hand down. Frame the hands with that front foot. Pick up that back left foot. Bring it pretty close for a setup of a pyramid pose with these feet. So that back left foot at a 45, right foot facing the front of the mat. If you feel good here, or if you have some blocks you want to bring the floor closer to you, you can. But if you want to advance a little bit, interlace the fingers at the low back with the Kali Mudra, index fingers pointing out. Point the fingers back, draw the shoulder blades together, and make the chest parallel to the ground as we dive deep into the stretch of that front right hamstring. Good, and bending that left leg, popping it up to meet the right. Exhale, forward fold with the bound arms over the legs. Drop the head. Inhale to exhale. Inhale, coming all the way up with the arms. Continue to be bound. Kali Mudra through the hands. Index fingers facing down, and press the index fingers to the ground. Imagining they're coming to touch. Inhale, open the chest, open the heart up to the sky. Beautiful, release the hands. Exhale, forward fold over the legs, chin to chest, drop the head. Inhale, long spine halfway. Exhale, drop the palms down, step back to plank pose. Exhale, we'll lower all the way down. This is our flow, this is our vinyasa. Inhale to locust. And exhale, downward facing dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, left leg rises up to the sky. Exhale, drop the foot in between the hands. Right knee comes down, square lunge, inhale, root to rise. Engaging through the core here. Setting up for half camel, come up on the toes of that right foot. Hand comes to that right heel. Left arm reaches back, opening the chest up to the sky. Pressing in through the hips. Can feel this a bit deeper now and through the right hip flexor. That's just where we want to feel it. Inhale, coming back up. Exhale takes us into this modified side angle. Left hand drops inside that left foot. Inhale, right arm up to the sky. Exhale, release both hands down, frame that front foot. Setting up for pyramid pose with the feet. So that back right foot props up, both legs straighten, right foot at a 45. You can either stay here, or we go ahead with the pyramid pose, interlace the fingers again for Kali Mudra. This time, interlace them the opposite way that you did on the other side. We want to be even and balanced. Shoulder blades drawing together. Shoulders pressing away from ears. Neck is long.
creating space in the spine. Gaze is right over those toes, strong legs. Bending that back leg, pop it up to meet the left. Exhale, forward fold of the legs with the bound hands. Option to bend the knees. Inhale, root your eyes coming all the way up. Keeping the hands bound as the index fingers point down to the ground. Press the hips forward, squeeze through the glutes, open the heart, open the chest, look up. And exhale, release. Forward fold, step the feet hips distance, bend the knees and drop the belly onto the thighs. Grab elbow to elbow for your ragdoll position. Option to sway side to side or stay static. And inhale, straightening the legs, finding some movement, bending in through one knee and then the other. Again, wanting to be fluid and loose in our body. And now stepping the toes off of the mat, heels on, coming in for our Malasana Buddha squat. Rocking left to right. Palms pressing into one another. Elbows are pressing into the knees, encouraging the hips to continue to open. Good. Exhale, sitting down onto our bum, coming into Navasana, boat pose. You can bend the knees. If you're gonna bend the knees, you want the shins parallel to the ground, arms by the side, or if you wanna go ahead and straighten, maintaining the balance on the bum, palms facing up, Navasana, boat pose. If you're getting a cramp in your quad, you can just lean back and just gently try to lift one foot and then the other. If you'd like, you can advance here and interlace the big toe with peace fingers. Straighten out the legs in front of you. Just giving you a couple options to play with in your practice. Go ahead and exhale, release down. Bring the soles of the feet into the mat. We'll come into a reverse tabletop. Hands can go either way. I like them facing towards my feet, but if you like them facing away, that's just fine. Doesn't really matter. We're gonna come into Kapalabhati. So it's a quick inhalation and exhalation. Only focus on the exhalation through the nose and the inhalation will come naturally. We'll do about 30 pumps, really feeling it in your stomach. If you haven't done Kapalabhati before, I do have a video on it on my channel and you can check it out and do it along with me that way. But otherwise, let's go ahead and get into it, setting up for reverse tabletop. Inhale, hips high. You can drop the head back or keep it in line with the neck, whatever feels comfortable for you today. Every day is different. When you're ready, taking a deep inhale and begin Kapalabhati. Let's go. Exhale, 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 exhale. And exhale, lower the bum down. Arms come around the knees. Deep inhale, fill up the body. And hold the breath. Spine is nice and long. Close the eyes. And find stillness. Beautiful, and exhale, release. Finding again a crisscross applesauce position. Bringing that left arm down by your side, either the hand or coming all the way down to the elbow. Inhale, coming in for a side bend. Look up underneath that left armpit. And exhale, switch sides. Inhale back through the center, both arms reach up nice and long. And exhale, left hand comes outside of that right knee, right hand behind you. Twist, look over that left shoulder, or right shoulder, sorry. Inhale back through the center, both arms reach long. Exhale, twist other side, right hand outside of left knee. Left hand behind, looking back over that left shoulder. Inhale, both arms reach up nice and long. Exhale, forward fold over the legs, drop the head. Whatever you've been holding on to today, letting it go in these last final breaths here. Allowing it not to control you, but you to control your own emotions. And picking yourselves up, finding a Savasana, a corpse pose. If you have a sweatshirt or something that you want to be warm with, go ahead, taking the time to put that on now. And coming to lay down on your back. You want the shoulders tucked down away from the ears. Spine nice and long. You don't want your head tipped in any direction. The chin will be a little bit in towards the chest as you elongate the cervical spine, which is the back of the neck. Let the backs of the hands fall into the ground, palms facing up. Allow the eyes to come to a close and let the breath be free of your control, allowing it to come and go as it pleases. Taking these last final moments to notice wherever you might be storing tension and actively releasing. Actively sinking down into the mat, becoming heavy. Gently taking a deep inhale, filling up your belly. And exhale, nose or mouth, sigh it out. Bringing some small movement into the fingers and the toes. Maybe licking the lips or rocking the head left to right. Drawing the knees in towards the chest, hugging them in with the hands. Giving yourself a final squeeze before carrying on with your day or night. Inhale, forehead comes up to touch the knees, or try to. And releasing, gently come up to a seated position, coming full circle with how we started the practice, ending it in the crisscross applesauce position, noticing how our body moved open and just how it feels different than how we started. Bringing our thumb knuckles up into our third eye, forehead center. The light in me honors and acknowledges the light within you, which is the same within me. We all have our own struggles and we all have our own strengths. May we recognize and accept both in the humans that we are in this life today, in the life that we were yesterday, and the life that we will be tomorrow. Exhale, we bow our heads and we say together, Namaste. Thanks so much for joining me. If you like this class, be sure to check out some of my other classes that I have on my channel as I learn how to do this YouTube thing and just be a little bit more comfortable on camera. I really appreciate you being here from the bottom of my heart. And I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. I look forward to seeing you in future classes. Namaste.